for all you tech wizards, this is how we have set up this November's AMP theatre sessions. So the desk is in the recital room. It's got the normal channel count. So kick, snare, hats, high tom, low tom, overheads in stereo, bass DI, straight XLR on the back, 3 guitar amps, left, centre, right. We've got a piano and a synth, vocal, channel 16 is dead. Vocal 4, which is actually the third vocal, and 5 we haven't got, but we do have an acoustic DI, so there's 19 channels. We run a left and right mix, a monitor mix at the front, so the 3 wedges are on monitor mix 1, and that, as you can see, is lots of vocals, bit of piano, bit of synths, bit of acoustic. Probably don't need any drums or backline in that mix. The drum monitor mix is mix 2. And that has got, I've been over there with the iPad, it's got a selection, a little bit of backline, and then lots of vocals for the cues. Mix 3 is going to the keyboard amp. The keyboard amp obviously has lots of piano and synth, and also some vocals for cues. We have a reverb send, which is about a second, a short reverb, and that's on snare drums. And that we have a longer reverb. I tend to dial that in maybe on a ballad or something if I need it. And there's a delay which is set to be a tap tempo over there, so I can tempo sync it to any of the vocal mics on that one. I've got a couple of soft switches in use, so mute, soft mute number 1 mutes all the audio channels, so for changeovers people can unplug and plug. I've got a mute effects button which turns all the effects off, that's in between songs. And then I've got that tap tempo button there, so that's that side of it. Multi-core, we're using 19 channels and 3 returns. This is also a USB desk, that's plugged into that, and we've got in Logic a 19 channel audio product on there. The only, it's actually 17 channels because we haven't got box 5 and channel 16 is dead, so I've taken those out. But that's recorded straight off the USB desk. We normally also have a camera to video it all, which you'll see, and then later on we can sync the audio up. Multi-core goes down the side and it ends up over here. For the PA, we've got the front of house, or the main speakers. We've got the bass bin, a Mackie bass bin, and a top on each side. And the 3 wedges, they're all on the same mix, they're daisy chained, so an XLR in, XLR out. Here's here's where the stage box is. Now, to save me running loads of wires from over there, all those drum mic wires, all 7 channels and all that backline, I've used another multi-core to sub multi-core into that. So the vocals are on channels 14, 15, 17. They're plugged straight in on these wires. And over here, nice and close to the drums, is another multi-core. So that's taking the first 13 channels by the look of it. 13 channels, which is all the drums, so nice short wires. And then the bass DI on 8. There's the left-hand guitar mic. That's a spare one. Some people prefer a cube. Lovely lighting, and we've got pyros as well. There's the center guitar, and that is the right-hand guitar amp. The keyboards are in mono, so 1 lead from each going to a DI box, which is going straight to me up the back there. And then that mix 3 was coming back, and it's coming in on there. So that's different from how we do it in the recital room normally, because I thought, as it's a bigger stage, not only do they want keyboards through this monitor, but they'll also want possibly some vocals and some guitars, just so they can play along and hear the cues for the songs, because they're so far out on the left there. Let's go over to the drum kit. It's our normal drums, except with some slightly nicer cymbals. There's the drum wedge, so lots of vocals and guitar in there for the drummer. Miking up wise, there's a kick drum mic, there's the snare. I've shared the tom mics to save a channel, floor tom, and then there's 2 overheads. There we go, that's it. So 19 channels coming down. There's the acoustic DI, these are all 58s. There we go. Any questions? You can just ask. Thank you.